Hello, everybody! Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Skyward Sword WingClash 80% Tournament 2023. We got the winners bracket quarterfinals for you today. It's game 2 between Your Average Link and Andy. Commentating for us is Zelds08. Say hello, everybody.
Hello. This is definitely going to be an interesting race. I'm excited for it. Both these runners are very good. Andy is a relatively new runner, improved very quickly. I think he started a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty sure he started right before I did. And he's gotten very good. And then YAL's a long-time runner. So you can imagine YAL's pretty good. But yeah, this is going to be the quarterfinals for the winners, and yeah. We should be getting started here soon. Both of our runners are on Japanese, so we will see them start at the same time. And yeah, looks like we're gonna be off soon. And we're off. So we'll first talk to Fledge here to set a scene flag for the log in sealed grounds, and we'll save the rimlet for Skyview RBW. But yeah, you'll see them set scene flags on Skyloft, so that way they can set the corresponding scene flags in another map. They'll set, because the rimlet is saved, that corresponds to the Skyview crystal being hit. So it just kind of teleports you to Skyview, and then plays the cutscene for entering the dungeon. The first trick you'll see here is the hardest trick in the game. It is called Horwell Tech Skip. YAL missing it, Andy getting it. Let's see. YAL getting hayed. Unfortunate time loss here for YAL, because Horwell Tech Skip is not treating him well. There we go. So yeah, Andy with a nice little lead here. But yeah, now Andy will save and do back in time. Another thing to note, a difference between these two runners, is YAL is on Wii U, and Andy is on Wii. So YAL has to reset by pressing the home button, and then using the menu to select reset. Andy can just press the reset button. It's not too much of a time loss from what I understand, but it is just a slight inconvenience, I guess you could say. Like, I also reset with the home menu sometimes, like, if my Wii is too far away or something, where I'm scared I'm gonna punch my Wii or something. But yeah, Andy, gonna bit save file 1 to have file 1 on layer 28, so that way he can enter the goddess statue, because the Zelda trigger does not exist, and also the goddess statue happens to be open. When you accidentally hit power instead of reset. Yeah, I've done that before. But yeah, now our runners are going to RBM the Farron pillar. Fairly simple. Just start, you put in the emerald tablet, and then after it goes to the cutscene outside, there'll be a camera change after the pillar of light forms, and you'll wait about a second. My visual cue is whenever the pillar fully touches the bottom part of the file menu. But you'll just see Andy start his file here a second after this camera change, roughly. And Andy will then get the goddess sword for real this time, raise the pillar, and leave. And then YAL right behind Andy, I would say. Probably like a 40-ish second difference, maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Looks like the RBW worked for Andy. Or, sorry, the RBM. Also working for YAL. Then you get the Groose cutscene here because that spawns in the loft wing at the cage. And we kind of need the loft wing. But yeah. Wait. Yeah, Andy will enter here, enter this house, and leave, which sets a scene flag for the Skyview Vine to be down, I believe. allowing you to skip the slingshot. So here Andy is going to save and quit to copy file 1 to file 3 because you need to file dupe file 3 to file 2 in order to do the Sky RBW. And then we'll just do the loft wing tutorial here, and then hopefully both our runners will get this trick known as cutscene skip, where you have a 2-frame window to side hop out of the wing ceremony cutscene before it starts. Because for some odd reason, things take 2 frames to happen in Skyward Sword instead of 1. That's why the 1-frame copy is possible, because menus also open in 2 frames. In other Zelda speedruns. But yeah, Andy coming up on the cutscene skip, and hopefully he gets it. Andy getting the cutscene skip, very clean. I believe Andy mashes for it, and then YAL times it, I believe. There's multiple methods to do. It's honestly personal preference. There's no right way to do it. At least in my opinion. And YAL also getting it. Very nice timing. At least I assume YAL timed it. What Andy did was select file 2 and backed out to the splash screen to file dupe file 3 to file 2. Andy's stream dropping some frames here. Looks like we might be back. No? Going for the safe Sky RBW, from what I can tell. Yeah. But you want to select your file, and then... It looks like it worked for Andy. And then now Andy will hit the trigger, like the Phi trigger before the Farron pillar, to get, to like unlock diving. And then he will death warp with the Gwei here, and that'll put him back at the statue he saved at a while ago. And then he saves the bird again, and then goes to Farron because he can dismount his loft wing during the loft wing tutorial. Also, nice death warp from Andy. I'd say we have a close race so far. Ooh, YAL getting hit in not a very nice direction, but looks like... Oof. The Gwei is not being very nice. YAL getting the death warp just a little bit slower. The Gwei was not very nice with its flying. But yeah, you'll see Andy fall onto this rock, take 4, or the zipper, I should say, and take 4 hearts of damage, and then go into the Farron pillar because he'll be saving at the landing statue and then dying. So it's just a lot faster. And then also you have to die on this file multiple times. YAL not too far behind Andy. But yeah, this is going to be the longest back in time sequence of the run. This is going to be Skyview RBW. I'll try to explain things as they happen. But yeah, right now Andy is doing stuff with his files. He copied file 3 to file 1 because you no longer need file 1. And then you'll copy file 2 to file 3 with the 1 frame copy because you need to have... I forgot why you actually do the 1 frame copy, but it's to get the sealed grounds save onto file 3 and then save over it to set your coordinates for the Skyview RBW. And then just gonna enter the sky here. Hopefully not bonk on the top island here. Then Andy is diving to the Farron pillar now. Just a little bit more weird on the... with the back in time menus and stuff over the gameplay and stuff. But yeah, this back in time sequence is to skip, like, basically the entirety of Farron. The heck? Yao getting caught into, like, a weird corner there. But yeah, this back in time that both our runners are doing actually skips basically the entirety of Farron. It's you skip saving Machi, you skip all the Kikwis, you skip Slingshot, you skip having to run through deep woods. Basically all of it. You just have to run through, bit save, die, run to deep woods, and then teleport to Skyview, basically. Ooh, Andy, unfortunately, getting the Floria door cutscene by selecting file 1, because when you checked the statue at Upper Academy, that sets the same flag for those doors being opened. So if your camera is faced in that direction and you have file 1 selected, then the door is open. Now, you have basically one time that can happen. Because if Andy were to select file 1 and look in that direction again, it would be a soft lock because it tries to play the cutscene, but the doors are already open. Okay, I guess that's okay. I've never seen anyone go up the log again. Andy getting a little bit mixed up there, but that's fine. Alright, yeah, Andy is okay now. Andy is facing in a safe direction. Yao also just now gonna die to the Octorok. And basically just following Andy in his footsteps at this point. The Floria door cutscenes let YAL catch up quite a bit. But yeah, now Andy is going to start his file whenever like this cutscene changes, and then press 2 to skip the cutscene. And that will do a reverse bit warp, placing Andy inside of Skyview, but also like at the end of the dungeon pretty much. So you also get to skip basically the entirety of Skyview, which is a nice time saver. That RBW looks good from YAL. And it worked. Andy was having some troubles with the Staldra, but killed it. Then maybe we'll see Andy go for spider jump here. Yes. We should see YAL go for it as well. I don't know if I would go for it in races. I probably would. I think I have to. Andy having it looked like Andy was gonna die there. That was a little bit scary. On the rope. Because our runners don't have slingshot, or the slingshot, they are going to have to skyward strike these ropes. The first one you can do just by standing still and like skyward striking, but the other one you have to jump slash towards it and then strike. Also, welcome on in everyone from ZSR Main. This is the Skyward Sword WingClash tournament. Andy v YAL. And they are just about done with Skyview, which is good. No major mistakes in this run, or this race so far. Also, yes, age. That looked like it wasn't gonna work for a minute. That rope. I always have a hard time with the ropes. Nice RNG from Girahim. Not so nice now, but so far it's okay. Should need like one more cycle for maybe like one more now. I wasn't counting the cycles. Yeah. I was kind of close, I guess. YAL getting a lot of darts. That's very unfortunate. YAL also defeating Girahim. What was that RNG? Yeah. Girahim not feeling too generous today. But that is Skyview done, so now we get to move on to Elden. Basically, the speedrun is just get Amber Tablet as fast as possible and go to Linearu. But yeah, taking damage on the zipper, that also applies here because you have to die on file 2. And then now you'll RBW into the goddess statue on file 3. Get the tunic and reset. Well, you'll place the tablet because it's just faster. You could, but it's slow. Well, I guess it would be faster if you somehow missed the damage. If you missed the damage, it would probably be faster to just call your Loftwing and dive again. looks like that worked for Andy, and yes. So now Andy will just place the tablet and reset after, like, the save prompt. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, if you missed the zipper, it would probably be faster to recall your loft wing, I would say. Since you'll probably only lose, like, 15 to 30 seconds. And then it's also time saved throughout the whole run. But then now is a fun RBW, the Elden RBW. But yeah, now Andy will just RBW into the sky, dive to the Farron pillar, get the correct coordinates for the RBW, and then go back and go to Eldon. This is a pretty fun back in time, I would say. Just from, like, personal experience. But sometimes you can get stuck in the zipper that you need to, like, get past the barrier, go to the Eldon pillar, and it's kind of funny if you get stuck in there for, like, a long time. Because you'll just kind of build up speed and then teleport. Because there's no speed cap. Like, whenever you're stuck in there, your speed stacks. Once again, our runners are basically, like, neck and neck almost. So now Andy has dismounted his loft wing, and then he's gonna recall his loft wing and go into the zipper here to gain enough speed to be able to fly outside of the, like, barrier for the loft wing. And starting his file here and RBWing into the Elden region. That seems, yeah, that was kind of low from YAL, sadly, but that's a little bit of a weird camera. Y'all having some trouble here with the zipper. Wait, what? Wait, what did YAL just do? That's slightly confusing. Beautiful side hop from Andy. And so far, very good out of bounds movement from YAL. Very clean side hop. Now they're gonna RBM the entrance to Earth Temple. So basically just RBM the trigger for you to be entering the temple, and it'll just play the cutscene. But what you do here is you push the gravestone as you start your file, like so. And as you saw, there was a camera pan, and the cutscene for entering the temple just played. Now for everyone's favorite trick, Keese Yeet. Keese is out for blood today, but so far, it's going okay. But yeah, because you don't get Beetle, and there's a rope, like, up there, you have to use this Keese to Skyward Strike it. Beautiful. That was a pretty clean Keese Yeet from Andy there. Ooh, y'all taking a death. But yeah, this is probably, like, at least in my opinion, this is like one of the hardest segments in the run, is just Earth Temple, because you have Scaldy, you have Keese Yeet. Well, I guess the whole Elden thing can be hard, like, with the outbound stuff. But after you do it, you, like, get used to it. Earth Temple is just a bad dungeon. Also nice from YAL. Yo, YAL doing the thing where you hop into the lava as you, like, hit the ball off of that. Earth Temple is always bad. In HD also. And the RBM for Pipit worked here. Andy forgetting to split here. Sag. YAL and Andy just passed each. Well, yeah, they just passed each other. Wait. I missed it. Did Andy do a safety save? You don't think so? Oh boy. Scaldy is terrifying without a safety save in a race. Also D. Hopefully neither of our runners need a safety save and they'll get a perfect tricycle. The last key, Sag. So yeah, this is the real last key was the friends we made along the way through. But yeah, this is bomb. Well, you have the bomb flowers. You just don't have the bomb bag. But you basically just go bowling, except you get the bomb taken away from you before it can hit the pins. But yeah, you have to do specific damage and well, you have to do specific damage fast enough on this cycle specifically. It's good to do specific damage on all the cycles, but here you need to make sure you're fast with it. And Andy not getting Scaldy knocked down fast there, but this fight is indeed completable. Amazing, amazing tricycle. This fight is also completable for YAL. Clean tricycle from YAL as well. Both our runners are just like, they're too good. They're too consistent. Andy didn't even go for a safety save. Like, that's terrifying. Yeah, YAL got quick knockdown. That's the one thing Andy did not get. But all is good. So yeah, basically, most of YAL's time loss is that death at the beginning in Earth Temple. So that was a pretty clean Earth Temple. So now Andy will RBM the Laneru pillar in file 1. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention you enter Earth Temple. You enter Earth Temple and save because Earth Temple has some flags that you need. I forgot which flags they are though. I think one of them was the rope, maybe. But yeah, you have to bonk the tree and collect rupee, clear the text with file 3, or do the text skip. But that loads in the amber tablet where you can actually place it. WingClash is the name of the tourney. But yeah. This speedrun is fairly complicated because you have to do a lot of like back in time sorts of things. But the learning process can be like hard, but after you know it, it's like you just know it like the back of your hand. No, they're just trying to reach the end of the game here in any percent. Andy now entering Lineru, and YAL not too far behind. Monka stamina from Andy. Now all Andy has to do to get to Gorge is a bit warp at Upper Academy, which is where you start your file at the same time as saving it, so just talk to the statue, and then use the joystick to select both start file and save the file. Which will take your coordinates from Skyloft and apply it onto your file. I always found like Lineru out of bounds stuff like pretty cool, just like how there's so much out of bounds collision. I guess also the same for Eldon, like the out of bounds stuff goes pretty far. But yeah, you'll just see Andy do a lot of running here. And then YAL is now running behind Andy. I wonder who's done more running in their life. Who is faster with the better legs? But yeah, that's how you get to Gorge. Well, you have to go to caves, and then you just roll over here and go to Gorge. Normally, to get to Lineru Caves, you have to complete the Lineru Twilight. Ignore me. Please ignore that. The Silent Trial. And get Claw Shot. Because both entrances are... I would never... Nice cactus death, by the way. Andy just gonna die slower there instead of being voided out by the bomb, but that's fine. Now we get to see a lot of back in time. Here we have to do rock RBM. Yeah, this is a like still neck and neck race. But yeah, here they just go into fair and like normal, and then they will enter behind the temple with file 3 instead of file 1 or 2, because they want to have the tunic. Like, they want to enter with a file that has the tunic. Like, yeah, this is normal. This is like how Nintendo intended. Like, this is what I did on my first casual playthrough. And then like everyone I've ever known, they just know what it is. And then blowing up the rock there to commit the RBM that he just did. And something to note about this RBM, it is the easiest RBM in this game, because every frame of the cutscene like sets the scene flag you need. So you just start your file like whenever during that first cutscene. Blowing up the rock commits the back in time, like it commits the RBM. And I don't know if you just saw that, but on YAL's screen, the rock blew up in the background. Like, you could see a rock blow up in the background. You have to get rid of that rock because it blocks your way on minecart escort, and you don't have hook beetle or bombs, so there's no way to get rid of it. Yeah, the RBM gets rid of the rock that blocks the minecart for quote-unquote minecart escort. We don't really do that anymore. We just kind of do the last bit. And then now they're going to do the minecart RBM to actually start the minecart escort quest, where they can void out and then skip the entire thing, basically. Yeah, essentially what Firework just said. Because we do this run itemless. The only item you get is Goddess Sword. And then, like, if you count the tablets as items, I guess those. But I mean, the only item is the Goddess Sword. The menu stuff is confusing you. Yeah, so essentially, they died, and then when they like press continue to respawn Link, they reset their game, so it tries to load the title screen and respawn Link at the same time, so instead it just loads you in like on the title screen map. And then you can kind of do just whatever you want on the title screen. But it's like it's confusing with the 3 files. I'm not sure I'm like fit to explain it, because honestly, like, I just know how to do the stuff. I don't know why a lot of it works. But basically there's different scene flags and things on like the 3 files that you need. Like, for example, file 3 is your tunic file, and then file 1 has specific flags. Like, earlier in the run you could bonk a tree to open the gate on Skyloft to go, like, to skip having to void out to get up to Upper Academy. The tunic does certain things, like, for example, for Rock RBM, you have to have the tunic. For the... Wait. Yeah, because you have to have the gate closed and the statue like deactivated for that cutscene to play, and that only happens if you have Tunic. Isn't that like the only use of Tunic? Yeah, like this run's pretty crazy. And you do in fact get to finish the run with the Skyloft clothes. They are. Oh yeah, you need it for mod. Do you? I'm not sure what happens if you don't have the tunic. I've never like seen stuff done without the tunic. Yeah, you need Gorko there for the cutscene, so that's why we get. Yeah, uh, but you only need the tunic for the 1 RBM, I think. I don't think you need it for Machi. Unless I'm just not smart. Both of our runners are literally neck and neck. Like, like a second or two off of each other at this point. How long is left in the run? Yeah, probably about 15 minutes. Because they just have to do one last RBM and then they have to do gear him stuff. Also nice, like, not very far off of each other here. But yeah, that, like, platform where the rock would be to the right there, that is just not there because of the rock RBM we did earlier. And then now we get to play Lawnmower Simulator. Chair Simulator as well. Basically just do whatever you want while you're waiting for this. These aren't settings, actually. This is just, like, things they've done in their files, like, with their game. They skipped getting the tunic. But yeah, there's no, like, mods or anything with settings or whatever. It's all 100% vanilla. Vanilla to a standpoint. You're basically just skipping things and doing things early in this run. But yeah, this is the last time we have to see the title screen. Well, you have to see it one last time, but not, like, on a not while it's like being played. You just have to reload your file for G3 escape. But yeah, this is the last back in time of the run. And depending on how this diving goes, we could see them like be frame for frame. And YAL pulling slightly ahead here. Yeah, you start your file right before it starts playing the cutscene where Link is like going into Skyview. Andy pulling back ahead because YAL sadly missed the rope jump here. Lag reduction. What's that? And we have a very close race here. Yeah, YAL saving time to not healing. Andy is still like a second ahead or something. Oh, wait, what happened? YAL's now ahead. I don't know what happened. I think Andy said no to the Thunder Dragon. By accident. Selected boss rush. Things would be easier. Well, I mean, it's fairly easy to remember, like, what to do. For the, like, text boxes, when the Thunder Dragon is telling you things, you do all of them to the right, and then you do up on the, like, three-way text box, and then you do top left on both the four options. So right on the, like, one with two options, up on the one with three options, and top left on the one with four options. Well, the 2 with 4 options. Very clean backflip from YAL. And that is G3 escape. Very clean G3 escape from Andy as well. This is intense. And there might be a possible PB for Andy here, like if he golds one of these segments here. Yeah, optimally, you beat the game with half a heart. Andy getting a nice butt slap. Oh, or not. I don't know why that happened. Sometimes he just likes to fall back on the inside. Alright, there. Andy did it. And that gear hop should work. Yes. Now they just have to run up and do this fight, which is kind of scary. Andy is able to take 2 hits. YAL can only take 1. Well, YAL can't take any, actually. So Andy can take 1, but it will take 2 to die. Hopefully YAL knows how to back this up. I think, yeah, you just stand there. Yeah. That's a no damage moment for Andy. I love when that happens. Oh no, the same thing happening to Andy. What is this? Yeah, it pretty much comes down to just second phase here. And then phase 3 is basically an auto-scroller. Nice invisible sword for Andy. Nice. That was a really clean stun lock from Andy. If you hit gear him 5 times in a row, he gets out the stun lock. But you can only do it 3 times here. So optimally, I think what they do is they do 4 Skyward Strike, 4 Skyward Strike, 5, and then they just do that twice. Play it safe. Who plays it safe? Pretty clean first phase for YAL. And then now, Andy is in the auto-scroller phase. Andy is kind of pinned against the wall. And that is GG's for YAL. YAL getting a 1:15:38. That is a good run. And Andy just finishing up with Gear Him. Also looks like YAL will be joining us. GG's YAL.
GG. Oh my goodness. That was probably the worst start I've ever had to a run. That I didn't.
Yeah. Just
like I thought getting Hayed 4 times in game 1 was bad, and then I get Hayed 3 times and I fall down twice.
Hey.
And then my Gwei was terrible.
The Gwei did not treat you very well.
I missed the boost rock for the Elden RVW.
I
had terrible Gear Him RNG. Died in Earth Temple. And then like missed that Vine Swing in that last RBM. And then my G3.1 was bad. 3.2 was bad.
I was kind of confused about the Elden RBW you did.
My guess was that I was too low. Like, I was either too low or not far enough to the left.
And that's so GG's for Andy. A 1:17:24.
How close was that to PB?
I cannot read the
If you're saying something, you're muted.
Oh.
Might have been some microphone issues.
That or Wi-Fi issues, maybe. Hello? Andy having some mic issues.
Well, in the meantime, this does mean I will go on to face, I believe, the winner of Jasnix and Exto. Which, if I want to win that match, I cannot play like I did today.
But yeah, this was a good race. Like, you guys were neck and neck for like
I'm sure
a lot of it.
There were some points where I was directly synced with the restream, but obviously that means I'm actually like 30 seconds behind. And then by the time we got to the last RBM, we were like on the same few frames.
Yeah, it was like insane.
Then I pulled ahead, and then I fell behind because I missed the vine swing.
Yeah, it was very
And
interesting.
I closed the stream during G3 because nerves were really getting to me. Like my hands were shaking. But
Yeah.
I clicked back in and I saw that I had pulled ahead a little bit by the escape. But then I swear, I haven't had this thing where I get caught on the fence and fall in like forever. But it just feels really bad when it happens. You gotta wait for him to get up and knock him down again, and more cycle.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some more practice. Just get better at
I mean, both of these runs were very, very solid.
race nerves because like I mean I got my PB in a race, so it's not like I'm incapable of performing under pressure, but it just didn't want to happen today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe this time. Looks like we're still having some issues here.
Hello?
Hang on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
GG's on the race.
Yeah, GG's.
I will.
Don't know how accurate the race stream timer is, but I'm pretty sure you were ahead of my PB
At where?
at Surface, like on Interferon, because my PB is like a 15-20 something.
Yeah, it was like a
was good.
15-14 or something, I think, for Surface. But yeah, both of you performed amazing in this. Like, both of you got cutscene skip. Both of you did like tricycle Scaldy.
I mean, if you look at my splits, it almost looks like I failed cutscene skip because I was like a minute behind at Surface.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. And then back with Hey and Gwei ruin the day. There's your impromptu rhyme. The rhyme of the ancient Skyward Sword speedrunner.
I assume you timed your cutscene skip, right?
Yeah,
YAL?
I use a metronome.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it loses a little bit because you have to use the save and quit menu, but it's a lot more consistent than the contrary for me.
I'm going to try to learn that tonight, actually.
I learned it like a while ago. When I tried it recently, it just doesn't work.
I don't know what the best way to like retry it, like in practice, is.
Just do the Lost Wing tutorial over and over again.
But well, I guess you could copy your file 3 over file 1 over and over and over.
Yeah. It would be really hilarious if all the backups for cutscene skip were so slow that it would be faster to just redo the Lothring tutorial.
That would be amazing.
Thankfully, the barrels only lose like 40 seconds. So. Other than that, not much to say besides that I need to get better at being consistent.
Andy, did you have anything you wanted to say about the race before we wrapped up?
I don't know, nothing in particular. One was pretty generic.
Alright then, so I'll go ahead and wrap it up then. Thank you to our runners, Your Average Link and Andy, for the race. It was a lot of fun to watch. First time I've been able to catch one of these. Thank you to Zelds for the commentary. And yeah, my mind is blank. I've done 3 restreams in a row, so I'm kind of burned. That's going to do it for ZSR tonight. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have... at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have a Twilight Princess Lava Dash tournament match between the Ethernet Boys and Krino Tadir. And also at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we have a Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament match between Trail Zed and Zarnax. And at 7:20 p.m., we have an Ocarina of Time Randomizer tournament match between What the Hell Happened and Gavaroni. So lots of things on the schedule for tomorrow. Hope you find something you want to watch. And with that, we're going to go and sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!
Goodbye.